So we've got a couple things to be checking out before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. First of all, Jim came over here a couple days ago and basically just filled my dodo coop with a bunch of Minecraft chickens. They're just skins on dodos, I think, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them there. They're not really bothering me. It would be kind of great if you like move them around a little bit because they're kind of blocking the door, but I don't know if I can move them, so maybe I'll get him to move them or something. They might be on wander and all stuck or something. I have no idea. Anyway, the other thing is over here, Axe has put down a bunch of signs, and I'm pretty sure they're lyrics to a song, which I switched the radio off of. I'm not into that. I'm not even going to bother reading any of this, but you can feel free to do it yourself. We're going to run through all this with my buff fellow right here, and yeah, just destroy it all. Hang on. Let me see. Let me get to full charge. I'm pretty sure if I just run right into them, they'll all, like, just completely destroy, right? Oh, I turned too fast there. Turn a little slower. Nice. Okay, here we go. Boom. No, it didn't work. Oh, do I actually have to hit them now? Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's just thatch. Maybe you can't just, like, run through wood like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't work. All right, I guess we're going to have to destroy them the old-fashioned way then. Maybe I can still gain some charge and then hit them as I'm running by. So I don't want to aim directly at them. I want to aim to run beside them. Here we go. We try it? Okay. I don't know. Maybe they just changed the buffalo or something. Because, wait, hang on. Let me try this then. No, they're not exploding. Oh, that sucks. So obviously, if you've been watching the series so far, you'll probably know that these things can kind of just like explode structures beside them. We did it to like a beaver dam, and then we accidentally did it to Axe's house as well. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. I guess it doesn't work anymore or something. I have no idea, but yeah, anyway, let's still destroy all these signs and also apparently harvest a bunch of stuff off the ground. So, yeah, the other thing that I got to show you is up top right there. That's actually something that I did. Yeah, I went ahead and just moved all of my items over to here. So later on in the episode, we'll go back over to our previous little base area and we'll just pick it all up in one go with the structure gun from Vanilla with Sprinkles. But yeah, so I just got like a little workshop. I didn't really try to do anything special here. In fact, I wasn't even gonna add in any skins. I only did that just to add in a little bit of light. But yeah, here it is, just a little workshop so far. We got a chem bench now. I don't have a big forge. I need to make one of those at some point, but I've been saving, I guess, a lot of my metal for what we're doing here today, which is a poop silo. And we're also gonna have to go off and collect up some Fomias and then also some dung beetles. So we're gonna have to go to the desert for that. I've been running around killing a bunch of creatures here and trying to get a couple more Fomias to spawn, but yeah, unfortunately we do not have them just right now. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe build my poop silo like around here or something. I'm actually just gonna turn off fog. R.fog 0. That way we can see a little bit better, even though it is raining. I do like the fog, but not, you know, when I'm trying to make videos and show things off. But anyway, so yeah, I don't want to build everything in like a big line over there. That's not really what I'm going for with this farm. I could potentially build the poop silo like down here, but I feel like maybe offset to the side a little bit would make a bit more sense. So yeah, we'll probably end up doing that. And I should probably... Oh my god, I ruined that thing. Wow. I should probably kill this thing real fast just to get rid of it. Here we go. And we got you. Nice. And we didn't get your vertebrae thingy. And also, my map is very, very spoiled. We need to go get that, like, ASAP. Which probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because I'm pretty sure the last episode, that was fresh. Yeah, it's been actually a few days since I've even recorded, because I've had some friends visiting. But, yeah. Let's see. So we are gonna go ahead and get our little poop silo going. It's nothing really crazy. I have like an idea for what it's gonna look like. I haven't even needed to build it out because, you know, I'm pretty sure I know how to make it. So yeah, we're gonna start off with a little circle foundation, but I gotta figure out like a good height to do it at, because I don't really want it super like sunk down. Basically just like a normal, like, you know, ARK circle build. They're very simple to make. You know, you just want to put the 6 triangles in the middle and then the squares on every one of those triangles and then fill up the gaps with the triangles. Pretty simple. That's literally it. I'm sure most people already know how to make it, but pretty sure every single time that I have some sort of circle base, people are already asking like how to do that. I don't know if anybody wants to make a template for this, but I'm sure you could. speaking of the templates, we have all of the templates so far for the stable and the dodo coop. They are in my Discord. I finally went ahead and did it. I said that I would do it in one of the videos, and then my friends were visiting, so yeah, I completely was like not really thinking about it, so I went ahead and did that real fast on one of those days. But yeah, so anyway, they are in the Discord, and there's some instructions on how to actually get them into your game. Now, I will say, if you're playing on console, I have no idea how to do that. I really don't think you can. My god, I cannot get those things to just place where I want them to, can I? Let's grab those bits. But yeah, on console, I don't think that you can. Honestly, it wouldn't make sense if you could, because you can't access like game files on console, which kind of leads me to hope that maybe they'll make some sort of like better system for it, because, you know, having to like put the file into your game is not really very user-friendly. I mean, it never has been, because back in the day, and I guess nowadays as well, if you're looking for like flag designs, you can download them and then drop them into your game files, which is great and all, but you can't do that on console. So I don't really understand the point. You know, they surely should go ahead and figure out like a better system of doing it. Some sort of like, almost like a seed system. I feel like that would work a lot better. So you just type in a code if you want to access my thing. And then there would be no need to like share these files. But yeah, anyway, if you're on console, I think you're kind of out of luck. I really don't think that you can do that in any way, shape, or form. I think I want to go, I think I have enough to make it go 7 high. So yeah, let me see. I can get up to there, and that's 6, right? I think that's 6. Yeah, 6. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to do the last layer on the back of the griffin. Let me see. Let me get these ones in anyway. It might take a little bit for me to actually get them all in, because the snap points are kind of hard to get, and then that happens occasionally. So I think we're just gonna grab the roof pieces for this as well, and just kind of get it going. I can't fly directly up. Why did I think that when you were on a griffin that you could like point like this and go really fast? I don't think that you can. I might be mistaking it with something else. I have no idea. Anyway, let me see. Let me get those ones up there. Oh god, this is so awkward to build with. All right, just doing the roof bits now, and let me see if I can get just a couple of them in, then I won't actually have to be on my griffin anymore. I can probably just like hop off. Oh, no, okay, I glitched right through somehow. Love that. At least you don't take fall damage. I don't know if I necessarily want to make the roof like pointy, so, you know, like this. Maybe we should flatten that out. Yeah, I think that would look a lot better. So I'm actually not going to need all these pieces that I have. So yeah, we're going to have to fill that in with some triangle ceilings, and it's not going to look amazing, but should look okay. I do have to say, you know, we have like the ramps and everything now. We have like different pieces for it. We have corner bits that match for the ramps, but I think we need triangle ramps now. Honestly, they need to do that, because, you know, I could have made this roof ramps instead, but there's no triangle variant, so we can't exactly do that, which definitely sucks. I really hope that they do that, though. Like, they definitely need to add in more of those bits. I love not taking fall damage. That's kind of crazy still, but it's awesome. Anyway, the last little bit of detail on this thing is just a couple of these bits. And on the inside, we're basically going to have Fomias like up at the top, pooping down, and we're going to have a bunch of dung beetles down here. Now, they don't need to necessarily actually poop and drop their poop into here, but it's fine. I think it's just kind of like cool aesthetics anyway. You know, just a bunch of pigs up there pooping down into where we have a bunch of dung beetles, and then this is the door to access it all. So, yeah, it's essentially just going to be our little fertilizer farm, because, you know, we need that in a farm, right? It's very dark in here. Gamma 4 is probably slightly better. So yeah, now we can actually see what we're doing. I probably could have done this earlier. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to need more triangles, because I'll probably want to fill this place in a little bit. So I was thinking, actually, no, that needs to be a trapdoor. Let's see. Let's put that away and then do that. So I was thinking of just having them up here, but I might need triangle bits for in between these squares. Just need one trapdoor, not a bunch of them. So yeah, if we do that, there we go. So we can fill all those bits in. So we're going to need 12 triangles, and then we should be able to complete this. We should also be able to get that ladder up there real fast. Probably could have done this, actually, to get the rest of the pieces in. The rest of the roof pieces in. Let's see. I don't need there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Like so. Boom. On the outside, I actually want to make it look like it's kind of like reinforced with like steel bands. So we're going to have just a couple of these pillar rings going around. We're not going to have it like connect vertically at all. So yeah, it's just gonna look like steel bands kind of going on the outside here. So maybe like 2 between, and then if we do another 2, it would be there. And then I guess we could do a further 2 at the very top. So I think I'm gonna need some more of these pillars. But yeah, and there we have it. That is the poop silo, and I've now just realized I did build it pretty much in line with the other ones there. That was not my intention. Once we fill out this place with more stuff, it's gonna look a little bit more normal. So yeah, give me a little bit of time to build some more things, and then yeah, suddenly the whole farm area is not going to look as weird as it does right now. Okay, so pretty sure I have all the items already picked up. I'm fairly certain about that fact. Let's go ahead and switch our structure gun to, let's see, multiple targets. So it should pick up absolutely everything. Now, if I'm on the back of my guy right here, and then we do it, it should put them all into him. So that's probably how many structures are in there. Okay, no, we do want the warning, actually. There we go. Can we move? We can indeed. It's like 1,000 weight. Awesome. Let me see about maybe just picking up the rest of that stuff there. Can I grab any of that? Okay, yeah, you know what? We might actually have to hop into the water real fast. One thing that I guess we can actually check out right now is this new feature right here. We can, I guess holding down R completely stops this guy. So there's been an ARK update, and now we have this auto run feature. So you can just get to that by holding down R, and you know, it's the same way to get into your like shoulder pad and other stuff like that. So you can just go directly into auto run, and then you don't actually have to hold down your buttons to run yourself. It's a feature that obviously is in a lot of games, so it's nice that it's going to be in ARK now as well. And I guess if you pull out your spyglass, it's not going to allow you to like turn it all, so don't have that out while you're running around. But yeah, it's pretty nice, you know. It's great. There's also a couple other things. So I believe Rag now actually should have spawns for the Archelon, which was supposed to be on here. And then on top of that, the Gigantoraptor, and then Rhino. So eventually we can get a Rhino. I've never gotten one in ASA, so that'll be fun. It will actually make things a little bit more simple to just like grab all of the large creatures that you can't pick up with like wyverns or quetzals or anything and drop them into traps. Honestly, the Rhino is kind of busted as a creature, but you know what? It is what it is. Do I have enough space in here to fit everything? Probably not. Okay, yeah, I think we're actually good. I do need to place down a new bed because I don't have one anywhere else. So I'm just going to put that there for the moment. And I got to put away all of my chitin. Let me see. I'm going to put it into here. I have so many resources. I'm not even going to bother trying to, like, organize them until we have vaults because I hate these tiny little chests. There needs to be something between this size and a vault that's not a smithy. You know? Like, I could use smithies as my storage, but it's just, it's so annoying. But yeah, I have like the majority of these full. I think I'm just going to grab my shovel because we might hit up this map today. And yeah, I think I'm pretty much good to go. I think we're going to go grab the dung beetles first and then look around, I guess, for some Fomia as we're doing all this. So yeah, you know what? You can go away because I'm probably going to fly there. Okay, I turn back on the fog and suddenly the game is looking a little bit, you know, it's very dark and dreary, but it looks a little bit more normal. Without the fog, it just looks so strange. Oh, you know what? Actually, here, hang on. Here's another feature that we can show off. So this is also new. Didn't think about this the other day when I was talking about the fact that this feature was coming. But yeah, so with Ankies, Dodix, and Doncleosteus, you can hold down R again, and you'll have this option down here where you can actually change their harvest kind of like resource. So if you specifically only want to get stone, you can just select stone here. Or I guess this is one that I actually forgot with Dodix. If you want sand, you can just select sand. Now, I'm curious, after they put this effort into adding this new feature to the Dodic, did they finally make it so sand is reduced in them? I don't know. There's no sand around here, but let me know if it is. Maybe you can test it out later if I remember, but I probably won't. So anyway, and then obviously we have the exact same thing on the Anki. You can also get to it by, you know, just coming in here and going to this right there. So I have this one set to metal already. So I was already using it just a little bit here today. But yeah, so if you specifically only want flint with your Anki, or if you only want stone with your Anki for some reason, you can set it to those. Or you can just take this off and it will gather everything like normal. But yeah, this is great. And another thing I think on top of it is when you're holding the Anki or the Dodic, they'll actually keep harvesting until they're slot capped. So it doesn't care about its weight anymore. And I think it always stopped at like half weight, right? Something like that. So now it does not care. It will keep harvesting until it can't hold anymore. And I think that's a really, really nice change because, yeah, you know what? It was It was always kind of annoying when you'd be flying around and then you'd have to like stop without any sort of transfer mod. You'd have to like stop, drop all the things and put them into your RG or whatever the hell you're using. And, you know, drop all the stone as well before. So it's a little bit more user-friendly now, and I definitely appreciate that. So, anyway, let me see. I want to get all the way down to the desert, and then, yeah, we're going to look for some dung beetles. I should have actually probably grabbed some poop before we went, but it's all good. Do I see any Fomias here? I think I see, yeah, I see one. Hello. I want some decent levels, though. I don't want just, like, regular little basic level, you know, terrible Fomias. So I might look around and see if we can find some higher levels. Not to, you know, do anything with besides, you know, having high food and health stats and everything. Just to make sure that they don't starve eventually. Hello. You are... Okay, level 100 is not terrible. We might go for that one if we can't find anything better. Okay, where exactly does this map lead to? Oh, wow, that's like nowhere near where we're going. I think I'll pick it up on the way home anyway. All right, any dung beetles? That one's a very low one. I guess we don't really need high level ones, though. Like, ideally, they'll never starve because there's so much poop to eat. I might just try to go for something slightly higher level, you know? I don't know if it really makes a difference. Also, red drops. We can grab those while we're down here, too. Been grabbing them a little bit. Not really getting anything, like, amazing from them. So it is what it is. But, yeah, let me quickly tame up this one. Level 55 is not terrible. Okay, please land. Thank you very much. Can you poop? You did poop. Can I poop? It looks like I can't. Yeah, thought so. And then... Oh, hello. No. Let's go passive just so you don't fly all over the place. Okay. Ooh. And I'm out of... Ooh, no. Don't poop. Oh, or don't spit. I meant not poop. I was thinking about poop too much. There we go. We're good. By the way, actually, there's another thing over there on the... Oh, my God! Oh, no. Oh, my God! Why? That's very unexpected. I didn't even see the freaking thing for that as well. That's crazy. Hang on, let me just try and fight him, I guess. I don't know. Should I get my little fox in here? We probably should. Let's get some fox friends as well. Let's go ahead and whistle so he gets his buddies in. And then whistle again. And when can we whistle? Wait, where's the cooldown on it? I don't see the cooldown. Why can't I not whistle more? It's fine. Wait, can we not use that one again? I'm very confused. It's fine. I'm just going to look at that after. And my companion's dead. This guy's a little bit frozen, though. Oh, you know what? I can see how much stuff. I can't think of the word. How much XP we're going to get for our little Drakeling. We'll see that in a second here, hopefully. How's my Griffin doing? We're doing kind of okay. Probably we would just be faster to, you know, try and do some swoops, but yeah, let's try and just at least do one little swoop because he does a lot of damage with a swoop. Can I get this going as well? Okay, we did a couple hits there. We're not getting any more swoop damage, so... Is he almost dead? It looks like he's very, very close to death. I'm just going to continue, I think. My dude is healing a lot, right? We're definitely losing more health than we're healing, though, of course, so... yeah, let's do some more swoopage. Hang on. Let's do this before our health is too low and we can't get a bunch of stam regen. Didn't get enough swoopage there. Oh my God, bro. This is not expected at all. I think the dung beetle's dead, by the way. Yeah, it definitely is. Hang on. Come on. Will he stay out? I don't think he will. Yeah, no, he's gone. Yeah, I can't even shoot him there, can I? Oh, I landed on him. Oh, I killed him. Nice. Wait, how much did we get? I think we like got... Oh my God, we got like 3,000. Holy crap. Yeah, we got like 3,000 health from that. That's insane. Oh wait, did we get all this stuff? I didn't even see it go in. Oh, we did. Nice. Ooh, black pearls as well. Need to get some black pearls. We're going to need some black pearls for some stuff soon. So I think I'm actually probably going to go tame a Barry very soon to try and get a bunch of black pearls over at Viking Bay, because I can't really do that with any of my other creatures. I'm probably going to need a Barry for it specifically, and you'll understand why when we go ahead and do that. Cool. All right. I'm wondering what about the... Oh, I can't even use the whistle right now, can I? Yeah, I can't use it at all until he's back. Interesting. I was just thinking, like, how come I wasn't able to, like, use it again to get more little fox friends in? Or was the cooldown just, like, not visible? Anyway, what I was trying to say a couple minutes ago is you can actually see the health on my armor right beside my stats down here. So, yeah, you can see, like, I think it's, what is it, out of 45? Yeah, so it's 18 hit points for some reason. I don't know why. It's 18 durability out of, 45 being the max. So it probably all said 45 at the very start before we started getting mauled by everything. But, yeah, all of my armor took a huge hit there. So we need to be a little bit more cautious, because if I get attacked again, I'll probably end up dying. That's definitely going to happen. Anyway, we lost our, 140. We lost our piece of poop that we had. Yeah, it's definitely gone. I was just thinking maybe that's the same 55, but I really doubt it. Can we poop you again? We did. Nice. Let's at least get the dung beetle fed once, because then it's going to be ready to eat again fairly soon. Here we go. Boom. Nice. You can breed dung beetles, right? I think you can. I don't know if you can, actually. I can't even remember. Anyway. Oh, we got a red drop right there. Let me see if everybody can poop. You can't poop yet. Soon enough, though, hopefully. What else do we have? We have the thorny dragon. Can you poop? You cannot, I don't think, right? Yeah, nope. Probably should have just tamed up a Fomia very fast, because then we'd be able to use that thing and see if that thing can poop for us. But yeah, I'm just going to pull out everything, I think. All my dudes, and see if everybody can, or if anybody, I guess, can manage a quick poop for me. Nope, nobody can poop. Let me go ahead and grab this real fast, and hopefully we don't get attacked by another Deathworm, because I'm nowhere near any of my creatures, and my Drakeling would probably die. You better not attack me. All right, here we go. Anything? Oh, whoa, that's nice. Is that a Ceratosaurus? Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and pop that there. Let's pop that right there. Oh, it just disappeared through the ground. I love that. Let's put everybody on passive. I don't want them all attacking this guy. Okay, we got him. Can we reload? There we go. All right, surely somebody can poop for me now, right? Nope. Nope. Oof. We're also going to need to make sure that this thing is getting healed. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this onto my bar and give you the gift of spring. There we go. So that should just keep him healing as we're doing things. Can you poop? Nope. Yeah, should have planned ahead for this a little bit better. Oh, you pooped. Amazing. Can you poop again? No, just once. What about you? Nope. Wait, they actually did something to Salsuchus as well, I saw in the patch notes. I think they made their damage scaling a little bit better. So that's going to be nice. That's going to be very, very nice, actually. So they're going to be a little bit more powerful, basically. Here you go, sir. You're not actually ready to eat again. Cool. So anyway, I think we're just going to chill here for a little bit. Before I leave the desert, I definitely will hit up all these other drops. So let me just get the other ones that I haven't been to on tracking. And then I guess on the way home, I'm probably going to have to go whoop and then all the way up here and then back home. So yeah, long trip ahead of us here, but it's all good. We hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of all those drops again. Oh, hello. Massive poops. Amazing. Anything? Nope, still not ready. Really? Oh, well, look at that. Nice. Got a couple dung beetles now, by the way. All the other drops were kind of like not anything really super special, but that's pretty nice. Definitely gonna go ahead and make one of those when we get back. My God, that's a lot of blood. Wow. I think I'm right where the treasure chest is. The icon disappeared, but we do have it right here. And nothing special. All right, we've got a good one over here. Check this out, 145 male. And again, it doesn't really matter whether or not we're taming super high levels or low levels. In fact, it probably would be better for us to be taming low levels, so then we don't have to, you know, spend more materials in trying to get them. But in this case, they're hopefully not gonna starve as quick, because I'll definitely let them starve at some point. Anyway, let's see. Let me go ahead and try and get this thing all tamed up. Oh, I just remembered it's actually gonna attack me because it's got a baby. Nice. All right, we want to get those headshots, not hitting my own griffin. Really? Hey, got him. Nice. Okay, there we go. Let me quickly... I probably maybe should tame this one. You know what? I've already heard it enough. We're just gonna kill this one. All right, there we go. Oh, crap, I just hit the stago. God damn it, I'm hitting everything. Oh, my little guy's back. Look at that. Hello. That's hurting. Can you not? Ah, crap, he dismounted me. Ooh, let me see. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm super slowed. Just let my little fox guys take care of that dude. Here we go. I'm gonna actually help. Nice, got him. Awesome. All right, there we go. Amazing. So how hurt is my armor now? Oof. My boots, is that boots there that I'm seeing? It's kind of hard to see the symbol. I think that's my boots. They look really, really hurt. So yeah, we need to make sure they don't break if we're gonna be out and about doing more things. So I think, let's see, it's gonna take around 7 kibble for a 150. So that doesn't seem right because he is taming up a lot faster. I don't actually know how many pieces he's eaten though. How many did I have to begin with? I think I had 31. So that means that he's eaten 4 so far and gotten to there. So it's around like 15, 17-ish per level. So there we go. So he actually might take 2 more. All right, cool. So that's that one all tamed up. Well, it will be soon. Probably not going to bother with the baby. You know, we can't get any extra levels on the baby, so there's really no point. So we'll probably just try to get a good female, and then we can just breed them and then use all the babies in our farm. My God, these things drain fast. Wow. Yeah, that's it's kind of weird taming these things with kibble, by the way. Oh, and you're probably wondering where we got the kibble. Pretty sure we got it from a treasure chest. Could have been a one of the dug up ones or the dragon ones. I have no idea, but we've definitely gotten kibble on cam. So yeah, anyway. Decent food, not bad. So 145 power sword I'm killing as well. There we go, got him. Level 20, not good enough. Ooh, that is some really good stuff. Wow, amazing. Wait, is that like both pieces? Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Just from a yellow drop, it's insane. Oh my God. All right, we got a 125 female here. This one will do. It's immediately running because of course this one doesn't have a baby. Makes it a little bit more awkward. I'm gonna try and hit headshots. I don't know why he stopped dead there. That was weird. Let's see. Nope, keep hitting body shots. Doing body shots off of a weird pig mole thing. Come on. Oh, God, he just keeps turning his head. Or she. Whatever. All right. Oh, I thought you were about to be knocked out there. That was weird. Okay, you are knocked out now. Amazing. Awesome. Wow, the other one took a lot longer to knock out. That's crazy. All right, well, anyway, it's not really going to be a crazy amount of kibble. Probably like 5 should do it. See how much it takes for the first feed. Should eat very soon. These things drain so fast. It's crazy. There we go. So 18, so that means it's going to take 6 in total, I would say. Yeah, cool. All right, awesome. Oh, yeah, by the way, look at this one. This one's got like freaking Summer Bash colors. It looks really cool looking, but I'm not going to tame it. Oh, man. If we were still looking for a male, I might actually tame it, though. That thing's insane looking. There we go. So I don't really have, like, a proper place to be, like, breeding things, so I think I'm just gonna, like, do it up here or something. Yeah, like, right inside of our area could be a good idea, just in case they escape or something. Let me put you away. So, Fomia breeding. Who would have thought? I really would not have assumed that we'd be doing this anytime soon. Such a weird creature. It really is. What is it again? They can't gather berries, right? I've always wondered how they've gotten so fat. Like, how are you can't even gather food. How are you eating? It doesn't make any sense. The logic, I just don't get it. Anyway, so we need 5 babies from these things specifically because I'm gonna be needing to fill out, where is it again? It's here. I'm gonna need to be filling out the 5 imprinted creatures task here that we're gonna need to then fill up this skill right here because we're gonna get 3 skill points. That's going to be enough to do that. And then after that, I have no idea where I want to go in terms of abilities. I almost kind of want to get to this, but I don't think I'm going to have enough points to even do that. So yeah, I don't really know. So wait, this was 3 points, right? I think, was it? Yeah, 3 points, 3, and then this was 6, and then this is also 6. So what is that, 18 in total? I don't know if I'm going to have enough to get here, because I'm going to have to either get this or this, and then I'm going to have to get this, and then this, and then this. So yeah, I have no idea. But telekinesis, I feel like, could be a good one to have. I'm just not sure if I'll even get to that. Anyway, we're going to be doing this for a little bit, and I'll see you guys when we have some beautiful little Fomia babies. Weird episode, honestly. Okay. I'll take these Thanos pigs. Look at these things. They're kind of stuck inside the butt. Let me see. I'm not accessing you. Okay, yeah, that one does. There we go, cool. I need one more, because now we have 4. Wait, is this one mutated as well? This one is mutated! What the hell? I couldn't even tell from over there. Wow, okay. Food mutation. All right, well, I think I'll have to give this one some cooked meat jerky, so yeah. Let me see. Luckily, I've got some from drops. Let's put that there. Which one was it? Was you? There you go, bud. All right, let me get you guys out here then to get your little walks going. Cool, so I think I'll just bring you guys back once all of these dudes are fully raised up and everything, and then, yeah, we'll get them inside of our little silo. I can't believe 3 out of the 5 are mutated. I mean, these ones were twins, but still, that is so weird. All right, well, we just got the full imprint on the last one. He's chasing me down here. I actually don't even see him. He's somewhere there. Yeah, there he is. So, yeah, I've got the other ones. They're not fully grown up, but they are fully imprinted. You know what? I'm just going to wait for this last one so we can get him up here, too. We can just chuck them down while they're, you know, still babies. And hopefully I won't have to move them or anything. So, yeah, we'll just chuck them all down after I eat some food before I start starving. Let's see. Let me get up here. So I'm thinking I might be able to, like, throw them for, like, here. Would they be at a good spot? No, that's way too deep in. I mean, we could just back them up, so... yeah, we'll just, we'll do this anyway. All right, cool. So I have saddles for everybody here. I also need to get a feeding trough down here as well. It does say that he wants another cuddle, but it's going to give 0 because he's already at 100. But, yeah, so I need to get the feeding troughs down to make sure that they continue to eat. But they should be okay, actually, to fully grow up, I'd say. Anyway, so now we have our skill points. So, yeah, there we go. Let me just fill this one up again. How do you do it again? It's E. There we go. So that's now going to last for 20 seconds with 5% movement speed. Awesome. So I might... do I want to go for this one next? Repair cost of items and structures. That actually could be quite useful. Like, this one seems good too, but I feel like this one might be more useful. Yeah, because, like, I'm constantly repairing armor and stuff, so it's going to take a little bit less to repair all that stuff, which I guess is kind of nice. Then, yeah, we'll get to here. That's also pretty useful for me. This one's kind of useful, I guess, but I'm probably not really going to care too much about it. And then, yeah, definitely telekinesis could be a good one. So just in general, it would be nice if we could unlock more of the skill tree. Like, these challenges are... let's see, craft. Oh, yeah, okay, that's actually pretty easy one. Alpha Carno. Have not seen one of those. I don't actually even know if they spawn on this map. I don't think that they do. This one could be manageable if I do get myself a Baryonyx. Alpha Megalodon, they probably spawn on this map. We just have to find one. Deep Sea Loot Crate. Apparently, you can open up the desert ones to do that, so definitely manageable. Although, to be honest, this one could be pretty easy to go through. We just need to get some more clay. Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know how many more we can actually get. Let's see. So I think I've done 7 of them so far. They each give, like, 3 points each, so there's an additional 18 pages. So if I get all those done, we'll have, what is that again? It's like 54 points, I think, right? So is 54 points enough to do all this? So this is 3. This will be 6 in total. Don't know how much these are. I guess I can have a look at this one, though. How much is that per? Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's 12. So 3, 6, 12, and then I don't know how much that costs, but it definitely costs a good amount. We might have enough. We should have enough, depending on how much this one actually costs. But anyway, yeah, so gonna have to wait for these guys to grow up. Still gonna take a little bit. Need to get my feeding troughs down. We've got all the dung beetles down here as well. Just in general, oh my god, he's just spinning around in circles. Just in general, the levels on these guys are pretty okay on some of them. You know, these two right here were 2 level 55s. I found actually a couple more 55s, but I didn't really want to just tame low levels. So yeah, this is the, what was that again? Like a 140, right? So yeah, all these guys are all tamed up and ready to go. I didn't actually give any poop to this one here. So yeah, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just get all these guys onto, they have to be on Wandering, right? They do. So let's get them all onto Wandering. Let's actually get them all onto Ignoring Group Whistles and all the other things here. Ally Looking's not important. Passive, though. Passive, nice. And then we want to... nope, not that one. We want to copy that to everybody else. So they're all going to be Wandering, ignoring me, and they're all going to be passive. Awesome. We're going to keep this door closed. In fact, do I have that on automatic? I do not. Suppose we don't have it on automatic unless I actually get a skin on it. All good. Anyway, let me... oop, never mind. My little fox guy's in the way. Let me get up here. Wait, no, we need our feeding troughs. Let me see, where do I actually want to put those? Probably, I'd say like either side of the ladder right here could be good. There and there, awesome. So we'll get those filled up real fast. And yeah, these little dung beetles are gonna be doing their job. All right, we got tons of berries coming in here. I might switch over to the other one now. Yeah, this one's mostly full. So we still have a couple other types that we can put into this one. Magin for sure. Nope, that's already in the other one. Oops. Mejo, and then Tinto, right? Tinto, and then Verdberries as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, lots and lots of berries in here. I also have some stim berries on me, and I want to just, I guess, start up this farm a little bit by just kind of speed running it slightly. Let me see. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the old-fashioned trick. And if for some reason you didn't know you could do this, it's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and just force feed a huge amount of stim berries. Look at all that poop. Yeah, this is why Fomias have always been the kings of pooping. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of poop. Wow. Now, surely, you know, we could just go ahead and make a little box and just have a Fomia in it, you know, make it poop, like rain poop, I guess, occasionally. But, you know, sometimes it's kind of interesting to make these little projects anyway. And, yeah, I think it's pretty funny to look up and just see them pooping all the time. Because these things poop so much. It's insane. Anyway, so everybody should have a ton of poop on them. Amazing. What about you? You have already made some fertilizers, which is great. You have lots and lots of poop. What about you? Yeah, ton of poop in there as well. Cool. So yeah, they're gonna get going. I think people always say, oh, you have to increase melee damage. I think you can just pump anything on these things though, right? I'm fairly certain, but maybe everybody just let me know down below. I can't exactly remember. I do think that people keep saying you have to pump melee damage, but there was something else in ARK. I can't remember what it was, but it was like something where everybody was saying, oh, you have to increase melee damage, but it didn't actually matter what you increased because it did it anyway. It went by level, which I think might be the case still. So anyway, whatever it is on dung beetles, let me know. Pretty sure people are just going to say melee damage anyway. It might be a myth. Who knows? So yeah, that's that little project all done. We're going to have a ton of fertilizer, which means that we're going to be able to easily make a gigantic field of crops, which is the plan. So yeah, very excited for that. You know, I might try and keep up on the crops and keep them alive for a long time. We'll see. It might be kind of difficult to do, but yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. One more thing I actually think I want to do to the poop silo is add another ceiling on the bottom here so it doesn't look different from the rest of it. So yeah, we'll probably go ahead and do that between videos. And I don't know if I even want to upload this for people. Like, it's so simple. It's kind of silly to even be like, oh yeah, here's my special poop silo, please make it. All right, well anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. If you have enjoyed this one, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. And yeah, we will catch you in the next one where hopefully we might get ourselves a baryonyx, but we'll see.